Greetings! This is your Space Man, and today we're having a look at the Mega Man Legacy Collection released on Steam. First things first, this is not a review. This is just my opinion about the Mega Man Legacy Collection. I originally intended to do a review, but after a while playing this game, or this game collection, I thought that wouldn't do it justice because this is not a new game or a new game collection. The Mega Man Legacy Collection just contains the first 6 NES games, plus a challenge remix mode, an art museum, and leatherboards and video replays. And that's it. I mean, it claims to be developed with an all new engine and that the 8-bit style has an HD flair, but I kind of don't see it. Maybe it is there, maybe I can see it, but at this point I don't care because every time I play this game and come to an area with more than 2 enemies that share the same screen with Mega Man, the game kind of comes to next to a standstill. It feels like bullet time. It feels like frame rate drops. They are so abysmal that it really feels like you're entering bullet time, and it takes you completely out of the game flow. Which, I mean, to be honest, yes, the original Mega Man games on the NES had frame drop problems too, with a couple of more enemies on the screen, but not that bad. So overall, this doesn't feel like a new engine port of the classic Mega Man games. This just does feel like a tack on, yeah, let's make it just barely runnable emulator of the old NES games, and that's it. Kind of feels like it, and this is so disturbing. This just brings you every time. It kind of depends that you can navigate between several enemies out of the game. That this just infuriates me. And yeah, what kind of can I say about this? This is every time more than 2 enemies appear, then I know, okay, I can basically play with the same game speed further on. I have now to enter bullet time, basically. So yeah, Capcom, well done. Ported to a new engine? Mm-hmm. New HD flair? Mm-hmm. I don't think so. But please don't get me wrong, the Mega Man Legacy Collection is still fun to play if you can look past the frame rate drops. I can't. I'm sorry. I want to, but I can't. And the point that Capcom back in the day, a couple of years ago, kind of described the Mega Man franchise suffering under franchise fatigue, really lets me question why they even bothered to do this Legacy Collection. Why did they even bother? A franchise they clearly don't really care about, and dropped it for a, well, upper budget price for around, depending on where you live, around $15. So I'm not happy with this. I'm sorry. I'm not going to play it anymore. Maybe when the rage wears off, I'll try it again. But overall, I'm disappointed in the Mega Man Legacy Collection, which is kinda, even the name makes me mad. The legacy of the Mega Man franchise does. I mean, it's if it were called if it was called the Mega Man Origins Collection, I could understand this. But this is not the legacy. The legacy. There are more than 12 games in the Mega Man franchise overall. There are more than 6, and you can look this up online. So I don't understand what the reasoning behind this was. Just making, yeah, here, take the emulated versions of the first 6 games. Here we call Legacy, and done. So why? I don't understand. I don't want to understand anymore. Uh, Please patch the frame rate drops uh, out, Capcom, so I can play the game maybe in a better state than back in the day. And that is what I overall want. So I don't get me wrong. I don't expect now the full HD remake, 1080p, super 60 FPS, ultra remake. No, that's not necessary. I didn't expect this. I mean, every HD collection or HD remake advertises itself as an HD remake. So at least make it runnable and not laughable to play on a modern PC, which has infinite more power than, well, the old NES. So yeah, I'm disappointed. I wanted to do a review, but I won't. I wanted to like this Legacy Collection, but I can't. So Capcom, please update this or bug fix this. Do something. And if you don't care about Mega Man, then please don't drop a collection out which you clearly don't care about. A franchise that you haven't cared about in the last years and probably will never care about. And the sad part is, or will be, if Mighty Number 9 should be a thing. I mean, if it will be a thing, then this is it. I mean, this is the last thing we'll get with Mega Man. Maybe another DLC character for Smash or something. But overall, its legacy, more than half the games lost in the history of gaming, and we have only this legacy collection of the first 6 NES games, and that's it. So probably the name should be Mega Man: The Tombstone Collection. This is the last thing you will ever properly see about Mega Man, and that's sad. So that was all. This is your Space Wingman signing out.